Second baseman, number 4, Noah Ernest. In center field, number 7, Gavin Gunderson. In right field, number 9, Gavin Jensen. In left field, number 8, Brady DeMars.
Let's go, Gage.
Yeah, number 5.
Chef, let's get it. Let's go, boys. Yes, sir.
At this time, we ask you please rise. Champions. Congratulations also to the Perham Yellow Jackets, Section 8 AA runner-up. Thank you to these 2 great teams for treating us to 3 great games the last couple. Number 4, sophomore Noah Ernest. Number 6, junior Josh Tangen. Number 8, senior Brady DeMars. Number 9, sophomore Gavin Jensen. Number 10, senior Tyler Björk. Number 11, junior Braxton Spildy. Number 16, sophomore Cody Otto. Number 17, junior Aaron Wentzlau. Number 18, junior Logan Headland. Number 19, junior Tanner George. Number 20, senior Alex Wenzelson. Number 23, junior Aiden Severson. With the leaders of the Roseau Rams, come collect your Section 8 AA Championship trophy from Activities Director Ken Hayden and Minnesota Baseball Hall of Fame coach Tracy Wentzlau. Picture.
Let's go, Let's go, boys! Tanner
that I've been here at the helm, right? And then throughout our 2 Legion summers, we've had a lot of success. Okay? We have 0. We had up to that point 0 comeback wins after the 5th inning or later. And I tell you what, fellas, you saved it for a hell of a day. You saved it for a hell of a day. Goal. Aaron went soft. Gutty performance today.
You guys kind of put yourselves on a map this last week. How awesome and how surreal is it that you guys are going to be going to the state tournament?
It's just great. You know, we work hard every day, and I'm so excited to see us go to state.
What about the poise and resiliency? Like, how did you guys feel yesterday after losing? I saw some of the faces. They weren't too good, but I mean, how much poise do you guys have to be able to come back and win this game?
Yeah, we were quite down, but we went to the hotel, got some pizza, went swimming, had a little fun, came back ready today and kicked some butt.
What did Coach? What was the message after you guys lost yesterday? What was he telling you guys?
He just go get them tomorrow. You know, this happened last year in Legion Ball. I think we can do it again, and go out there and play hard.
At what point? Maybe it was the start of the year, but at what point did you think this year, like, hell yeah, we got a team that can maybe go to state? It has been a decade, but when did you think, okay, we got a team that go to state?
I thought it once we got our bats rolling. We had a slow start, but once we got our bats rolling, I was confident we would go.
Alex, holy crap, you guys are going to state. It's been a decade since Roseau's been to state. It's been a long time coming. What are the feelings going through your head when you guys are jumping around there and you guys are going to the state tournament?
I mean, it's great. All the hard work this year, all the long practices, it's made it all worth it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
What do you guys, like, when you saw, let's see, what was the last play? Was it what was the last play? I mean, it should have been the play before.
The line driver. Right
line driver. When you're seeing the ball go up in the air and you're seeing, who's the guy in right field there?
Gavin Jensen.
Gavin Jensen catch the ball. What emotions are going through?
Oh, I was just happy as crap. I mean, I was just pumped.
It's probably a blur. It's gonna be like a blur going through there. Yeah. This team, obviously, like we said yesterday, you guys had it was a really good game, don't get me wrong, but obviously you guys came on the wrong end, and that can be tough sometimes. Sometimes teams don't bounce back the next day. How are you guys able to bounce back the next day?
We just had the confidence knowing that it's a new day and just shake all off and then go get them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just regroup.
What makes you think, hey, this is a team that, shoot, like we're going on a state. You guys, Perham was number 3 in the state. What makes you think, hey, we can do some more damage down there?
I mean, we're kind of battle tested now after these 3 games in the section. I mean, we put up a lot of runs. We have great pitching. I mean, we can compete with anyone in the state.
It's not every day that you win a section title and you go to the state championship. It's been 10 years for Roseau. How cool is that to put the map, or put you guys on the map to be able to go to state? First time in a decade for Roseau.
It's pretty cool. Most people look at us as a hockey town, but we can play baseball, that's for sure.
You guys proved that, especially Perham. They're number 3 in the state. What makes you think you guys can keep this rolling, and why are you a team that can maybe win a couple games down the state tournament?
We're just confident. We have the pitching to do it. I mean, we have good baseball. Just every day we go out, practice, work hard.
Yeah. I want to talk about the pitching, obviously, from you was really well. You guys got a couple of really good pitchers, and then today Wentzlaff on the mound, and, pitched a complete game, and even when he had that 2-run blast that he gave up, came right back and didn't give up anything the rest of the day. Talk about his performance today.
He's a good pitcher. I mean, he's been with us for years upon years, and every time he's on the mound, I'm confident, and I know he can get it done.
Yeah. I want to go back to kind of that. Where were you? Let's see. Where were you when this ball was caught? Right here, probably. To secure you guys to the state championship. What position were you at?
Left field.
Left field. So you were over there. What the hell is going through Brady's head when that ball goes through the mitt and you guys know that you guys are going to state?
Well, I was like, gents, you better catch this ball or we might be screwed. But I was confident in him. He's a good player. He's got a lot of talent.
Yeah. And then the last thing I want to ask, I talk about these guys too, is being able to respond back. There's a lot of teams I've seen, they play that second game, they lose it and they come back and they get shelled, 8-0, 10-0 or something like that. So I didn't know what to expect coming in here, but you guys showed some guts. Just talk about just the resilience of the group to come back and win today.
We don't give up. I mean, there's not a day we don't work hard for it, and we just battle it out.
How much effort and time have you guys put in to be able to put your guys in a position to get to state, and then today finally to get it done and get to state?
Well, every day. I mean, we work hard at practice. Our whole group of guys have a great work ethic, and we put in the work every day. And it's just fun. We make it fun.
Did you guys think this is a team that could get to state, or when did you start believing like, holy crap, this is something we can do?
Absolutely. Beginning of the season, we went through a couple rough patches, but we started hitting around pretty good, and our defense has been good all year, so that we're a solid team.
What does it mean for Roseau baseball? It's been decades since you guys have gotten to state. It's pretty cool when a team gets to state regardless, but when it's been a full decade, I mean, that's pretty special.
It means everything. I mean, we're known for hockey, we're known for Polaris and that kind of stuff. So for us to do this thing is great for our community.
It's especially special for a senior when you can get to state tournament. I mean, it's cool for everyone, don't get me wrong. But senior year, your last year, could you script up anything better than that?
You really can. I mean, being a senior, coming short a couple times. Last year we got knocked out by Perham. We lost to them first game, and then second game we lost to Wadena. But Wadena moved out of our district, or out of our section, and we had our eye on Perham. We definitely knew they were going to be a good team this year, and we grinded out every pitch, every at-bat, every inning throughout the whole year for this moment right here, and the boys pulled through.
Yeah, they definitely pulled through. As a senior, a leader on this team, you got to be in the ears of the players. You got to be talking to them. I'm sure last night, like you guys said, I had a little fun and got away from it a little bit. But how are you guys able to stay razor-sharp focused and come back this next day after losing yesterday and then get the win?
So last night we had a little fun, went to the hot tub, ran over to Dairy Queen for some ice cream, and then we hit the hay at about 10:30, 11, and we were up bright and early. Early bird gets the worm, as you can tell today. So we got up, had breakfast, and we were just on the ball. As soon as we got up, we were just ready to go. No matter what, we were winning this game. No matter what it took, no matter who was throwing, who's in the field, who's batting, we're gonna grind out this win, and we're gonna make it down to St. Cloud.
Yeah, and it's special even more. That's a really good soundbite. It's special even more that it's been 10 years since you guys have gotten to state. It doesn't happen very often. I said, hockey and Polaris are the big things up there. Baseball maybe not as much. What does this mean for the program and for your group to look back and be like, yeah, we're the team that got us back to state? I mean, how cool is that going to be?
This is huge. So last year we went to the Legion State tournament. So I played a fall ball deal, and everybody's like, oh, you're from Roseau. I can't believe you guys made it to state. And that's teams from around the state that have been talking to me about it. And so this just puts our name even bigger up north. Show the people down south that the up north boys, they can play baseball too.
I love it. And then the last thing, sorry, what makes you think you guys can get some wins? What about this team, makes you think we can keep things rolling down at St. Cloud next week?
Definitely our pitching. I mean, little camaraderie. We got 4 Wenslofs, 5 counting one of the coaches. We got 3 Gavins. We got a chum. He likes to wear a wife beater. That's a superstition underneath his jersey. So the wife beater, that's going to take us through state, definitely.
It was a phenomenal experience. We may be known for those other things outside of our community, but we've held strong for the last decade and very many decades prior to that. Our guys and our community knows that we can hang it out there, and we play baseball at a very high level as well. 2012 we were section champions, and then 2013 section runner-up. So it's been a while coming, but couldn't ask for a greater group of young men, and what a fun ride to be on with these guys.
It's been quite the roller coaster of a week. You have the great win on Tuesday. Yesterday, you could tell on their faces, their competitors, of course, they're going to be upset they lost. Talk about the poise, the resiliency to come back after that game just yesterday, even 24 hours ago, come back and beat Perham in this game. I mean, how resilient is this crew?
That was, they are very resilient. I mean, obviously seeing from their performance today, the marathon game that was yesterday. It was an emotional roller coaster throughout. And for them to hang it out for 11 innings, obviously not end up on the winning side of it, and then having to hit the reset button and come back today and throw it out there against a very, very good Perham team. I mean, hats off to them. They gave us everything that they had. And you know what? Our guys displayed that grit that we try and iron home every day in every practice, and they came through. My heart couldn't be any more full for these guys, and I couldn't be any more proud of what they did today, what they've done throughout this season, battling injuries, adversity, everything to get to this point, and then to get to that pinnacle and not let it slip away. They put it out there for each other and ended up winning a section championship. Special group of young men here.
Special group and two really special, I think, moments in this game. Obviously, Wenzloff on the mound pitched a heck of a game. Even though that 2-run homer goes, like you said, grit, and they kind of he never flinched at all. And then I know you were talking too about the squeezes you guys had as well, where you maybe haven't executed a lot of those, but you get it, today. Talk about those squeezes and the performance on the mound.
I think Aaron's performance spoke for itself today. It was unbelievable. He went 113 pitches, skating by the skin of his teeth as far as the pitch counts considered. His hand was bothering him today, but he just found a way to compete and give us a chance to win. And as a head coach, you can't ask for anything more from a player. As far as those squeezes, we've been ironing them home practice after practice after practice, and we haven't had a lot of opportunities to do that during games because, the end of our season, we were just scoring a lot of runs. Didn't have really any opportunities coming in through the subsection, no opportunities here at the section semifinal and then the section final prior to this one. And then to call on those guys to execute in such a large facet of the game and such an important moment back-to-back times and have them execute without any flaw whatsoever. Once again, it speaks volumes to those guys and their process as players and their execution as young men. Like I said, and I sound like a broken record, but I couldn't ask for anything else.
Last thing, and I'll let you get over to your guys and celebrate the community as well. Josh, what about this group, this team, makes you think, hey, we're not stopping now? What makes you think, hey, we can go down St. Cloud and we can rip off some more wins down there?
Well, I think often people may think that baseball up in there's northern Minnesota, and then there's Roseau. I mean, that is the north of the north. And, I think people may take us for granted that, baseball isn't that serious up there. You talked about before how it's a hockey community, you got Polaris and so on. And baseball might not be our, the star that everyone thinks of us when you look at Roseau on a map. But I tell you what, these guys can play baseball, and they play baseball at a high level. They proved it today. They've proved it throughout the playoffs. They proved it during the regular season once we got healthy. And you know what? I throw our 9, 10, 11, 12 guys and our pitching staff up against anyone. Win, lose, or draw, I know our guys are going to lay it out there. And you know what? As a coach, whatever happens, I'm okay with that. But these guys can play. Our community needs to be proud of these young men that are coming through. And I couldn't be more thankful for the support that we get, whether it's radio, through the community, the school, our coaching staff, everyone that's watching tonight. Roseau's a special place.